Jake Moody to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go here in Inglewood. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
His defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On second down, Dart. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They send a receiver in motion left. Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they will finally run him down. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards.
First down, Seattle.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On first and 10, here is Dart. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down,
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Seahawks are looking at a first and goal. It takes it all the way down to the 2.
at the 2-yard line.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing again, Dart. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up. If they bring the fire there, stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
Sander is set to kick off.
is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19-18.
Now, faking the give. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Ready.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here, second and 10.
Ready. Next.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
Okay, ready. Ready. Cowboy.
They'll look to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he will get into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, L.A. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A play fake, now Dart. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Here's Dart on first and 10. That one taken in by London. And he'll take this one in. Great London. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's swung out to Etienne. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates. Get it. Cougar, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
14 more yards.
A nice throw from the 2nd-round pick. It'll get him a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
24-yard line.
Go.
Back to the air one more time. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, he doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run. It's Etienne. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take it back down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Cowboy 8.
He'll drop to throw. Is a short one caught by Kraft. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's a designed run. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
On the jump.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points?
Come on.
It is 1st and goal. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
And just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
That ties the game at 14. Jake Moody to kick off.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
49-yard line.
On first down, Dart forced to his right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for a loss of a yard.
The line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punch it away. Hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Here's a zone read to start the drive. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And the Rams.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Here's ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Pass right side will be taken in by Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take off.
Now this looks like a design run. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To throw, it's done on first and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Open man, he's got it. It's London. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7
All right, so anytime
yards.
you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Got a man into Buka, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
19 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the air once more is Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Exit second
And they got the look they were hoping for,
3-yard line.
one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Outright catch made. That's Ibuka.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession.
Dart's pass intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Sanders' kick
The field goal
is good. And the Seahawks move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And what a way to close out the half, Mike. They essentially stole 3 points right before the break, and I think that's something they can build on at halftime and give them some positive momentum coming out for the second half.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one there to start the second half. 33 yards.
First down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup, He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Good slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
31-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 6. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yeah, ready. 70 Lions. Hurry.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket, he'll try and get there on the ground. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
First and 10.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Now a screen set up for ETN. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Third down and
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
79 Broncos.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This is caught at the 2. And the Rams going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1s.
That's good.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be
A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Seahawks 17. Jake Moody.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Here we go. 60, lightning.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They'll stick with him again. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Seattle.
First down.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right there at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
To the air on second down. Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
60 Bisons. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll go, and here's Dart. He's got his man, that's Kincaid. And he will get into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now Sanders on for the extra point. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Next look there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw.
And he's in. Touchdown, Seattle.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. the right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Makes the score Seahawks
So
30,
we are through
Rams
3.
21.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Number 18. No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Send out Ethan Evans to punt as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This will be returnable from his own 15. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it just past their 25.
The Rams take over first and 10.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Come on.
Back to throw. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
1st and 10.
And the Rams, first down.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
4 yards.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
They'll come up now for second down.
Trap 50, trap 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
Stephanie Ranger, Stephanie Ranger. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That one just too far. Out in front, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with it.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
On the play leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now, second and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60. Get it. Cougar 19.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll take it on in. Todd Helton. Touchdown, L.A. On is Moody to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Rams 28.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
The onside kick.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down and 8. Handoff here, up the middle. Now a timeout Rams, it's number 2. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Now a shotgun. It's Dart. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down, Seattle.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. Rams use their third and final timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's second and 3 to go. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. He'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Dart's going to throw it again. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Seahawks will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.